Welcome to another episode of DD on the Spot. As always, I'm your host, Ryan Johnson. And before I get to our guests here today, I'd like to remind everyone that if you enjoy this content, to please give a like and subscribe down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. You should recognize our guests if you've been fans of the podcast for a long time. We have Zach Mendoza and Cody Held. They've both been on their own individual podcasts, but they're here to come together now to talk about their new band and also the sketch comedy that they do, their Operation Highjump. You can go and follow them on Instagram. I'll leave a link down below, and they're coming to us all the way from Salem, Oregon. And also, we're here to talk about their new single, I Only Use Smoke Singles. It's a great title for a single. But most importantly, guys, they're our current guests, and thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, DD.
Oh,
glad to be here.
I really, really appreciate it, and I love. And actually, I was telling a fun fact for everyone out there who's thinking about that. Zach was on our podcast literally a year ago from a day today, so It's literally a year to the day. So it's really, really cool to have you guys back on. So what have you guys been up to since we last chatted?
Just
cashing checks and breaking necks, bro.
That's where it's at.
Yep. I guess I'm missing out on all that. I haven't seen any of the money, so.
welcome to the club. Yeah, if you want to spread some of the wealth, around, but
nice.
It's all under my name.
Yeah, yes. So you guys started a new band, Operation Highjump. How'd that come to be?
You know, that's a great question, Dee. I was recently making love to the manager of Rite Aid, and she asked me, you know, Cody, what is it you want to do with your life? And I told her I just wanted to change the world.
That is just a simple. Hey, that's about as simple as it goes. But how'd the name Operation Highjump come to be?
So we're super into conspiracy theories, all that crazy shit.
The tinfoil hat. Mine's in my room right now.
Yeah.
I just figured I wouldn't put it on for the interview.
And Operation Highjump is the name of one of those military expeditions where they tried to take over Antarctica back in the 30s or 40s or whatever, and they fucked it up. They failed.
Yeah, they didn't get it done.
They weren't able to do it.
Seal the deal.
Yeah,
and we're here to pick up the pieces. And
either that or they did do it and they're fucking lying to us like they do about everything else.
Yeah.
So, but we decided, hey, U.S. government wasn't able to do it, so next best people to do it is probably Zach and I.
Yeah.
So
Zach and Cody, we'll handle it. We'll just pick up the pieces, put them together. Antarctica's ours.
Okay, so I'm really huge into conspiracy theories as well, and I was all into like the Nazis in Antarctica when they went down there and they did their whole expedition. But what conspiracy theory do you guys believe in most, or do you think is the most likely to be true?
Or maybe just what our favorite would be.
Well, that Jeffrey Epstein shit. That he's definitely got suicided.
Yeah, to be topical, he got suicided for sure.
That's pretty common. That's not even conspiracy anymore. So
that's I think everyone just kind of knows. I think my favorite would be that the moon just doesn't exist. That the moon is fake. Just because, like, why would it be fake? And then to put on top of that the moon's actually hollow, and that a huge amount of like aliens, there's just an entire alien underworld that lives inside the moon, and they're just kind of watching us. Maybe like South Park, that episode how they're watching Earth, the longest running series of ever. It's like billions of years. Yeah, that's probably the best one.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, for me, the flat Earth one is the one that just makes me laugh just so much. Where it's just like, you plan on falling off? It's like, how come no one's ever? Yeah, that's
you can't fall off. You can't fall off. There's the giant ice wall.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
the
Antarctica.
giant ice. Yeah. Oh, the Antarctica. Yeah. So you guys can.
Yeah, Antarctica spread around the outside. So we'll own the outside. We'll take over the outside.
Yeah,
we'll be the White Walkers of 2019.
You have to get like a permit or something to go to Antarctica. I was reading.
Really?
And it's some government bullshit, and everyone has a different stake on it, and blah blah blah. It's fucking dumb. But
not as good as the stake as ours, though. It's ours.
Exactly. Ours is more legitimate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and I gotta say, my parents were just in Dallas, and they went to go see where JFK was shot, and he's talking about like he took a photo like right from the stand. He's like, yeah, I don't. That's one for me too. Where that's a little, when you really look into the facts and you're like, there's so many like ifs in that where you're just like,
you got suicided.
Everything is super sketch. But I think being from the Pacific Northwest, Bigfoot, how is that not up in your guys' big thing?
Because I've seen him. I already know he's real.
Yeah, we know he's real. It's not even conspiracy.
He chills. Sometimes I hear one of his baby squatches. I have one that chills out. We have this big open field next door to my house, and I'll hear it sometimes. He's disguised as a pigeon, but then that's my other favorite one. That birds aren't real. You ever see a baby pigeon?
Yeah,
they're not real. They're all robots.
Straight up, they're drones.
There's actually a conspiracy theory that birds aren't real.
Yes, there's a conspiracy theory that pigeons, not birds, that pigeons aren't real birds. You've never seen a baby pigeon. They're all drones. It's the government spying on us.
Yep.
So they're having drones around for hundreds of years. Hey, if they can have that type of technology, hey, I want in on that. But yeah, I mean that's just fascinating stuff. But what inspired you guys to get into sketch comedy too? Because you're the first ever band that I've had on, and the first band that I've heard of that also does some sketch comedy. What inspired that?
I just like to think that we're both some relatively funny dudes.
And we both hate ourselves.
Yeah, and so it's really easy to be topical and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
We know that in our hearts that we were supposed to be comedians, but we have such low self-esteem that we're like, we're not going to talk into a microphone in front of people and try to make jokes. We're just going to play our instruments and hopefully they like it.
Yeah, instead of going full on into the stand-up comedian like 100%, we'll do like the music 80% and then just kind of dip our feet so that we can like go to sleep at night knowing that we kind of tried.
We want people to like us is the thing.
Yeah, really bad.
Because we don't like ourselves, so we got to make up for that.
Hey, guilty as charged with that as well. I think all three of us can agree with that. Yeah. So.
Just quick note, it's like what time is it right now? It's like 10:15, and Zach's on his third Miller High Life of the morning. So
they're pounders, they're 16s.
Yeah.
Hey, if I didn't have to work later today, I'd be doing the same exact thing. Yeah, I was on vacation last week, and I had a little too much fun over the weekend. But yeah, we got. So, believe me, I would too. Hey, yeah, keep cracking them open. But Miller Lite, sponsored by Miller Lite, everyone. Hopefully we get a sponsorship deal from Miller Lite, giving them a shout out.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
high life.
They need it.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, absolutely, yeah. So what is your guys' drink of choice when it comes to liquor?
For liquor, I try not to do the liquor anymore. I'm a tequila man, but I got a little buck, so I try not to do the liquor when I can. For beer, we're from Oregon, so
that's
any super perfect tasty beer you want, it's within
anything that's not Coors Light.
No Coors,
no Bud Light. My version of Coors Light is like Blue Moon. That's my light beer.
The Oregonian Coors is Blue Moon.
Yeah, pretty much.
I could agree with that.
Pretty much.
The Oregonian Coors is Blue Moon. Yeah,
and it all tastes like shit.
Yeah. No, I've had Blue Moon is really, really good. That's a favorite here, but I only have the Coors at times because it's the cheapest beer around that you can get.
Yeah.
So literally if I'm low on money, I'll just be like, hey, yeah. Or if I'm like really low on money, I'll just get like a 12-pack of Coors and that'll last me,
Some Pappies.
That's true.
Have you seen Pabst just hit the market with a Pabst Extra? Where it's like a black can and it's 6.5% instead of like 4%.
Yeah, so you get even more fucked up.
Even more buck, dude. Yeah. Even more buck.
Yeah.
Well, being from the Midwest too, there's a lot of grain belt alcohol around here, so that's a good go-to there. I mean, you get those big ass bottles where they're just like that big, and it's a lot of bang for your buck.
Oh yeah,
that's what we're looking for.
But so when you guys were starting this, because I remember Zach, we were talking on our podcast about how you were in an instrumental band before this. When you guys were coming up with Operation Highjump, was there any talk about doing still instrumental, or did you want to do more of a vocal band as well?
Well, for Operation Highjump, it's all me and Cody have been friends for a long time. I've known you since you were like what, 13, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're what now?
14. Yeah, I'm 25.
All right, so that's about 11 years. I've been mentoring this young boy, and he surpassed me, So like before I was here and he was here, and now I'll admit it. It's okay. It's okay. You got to tell God at the end of all this anyway, so you might as well just say it now. So he's definitely surpassed me as far as the guitar playing goes, and the composing. It's all great stuff. My old band fell apart. We tried to kind of put the pieces back together with some of the members from my old band and Cody, and that lasted like a month. We released a song. We're really good friends with the guys. It was really fun, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't what all four of us wanted. So we decided to just go our separate ways. They're doing their thing right now. They're in a band called The Arbor. Check them out. They're on Spotify. They're everywhere.
They got a new EP out as
well.
Yeah,
they just dropped their EP. Really good friends of ours, all four of them. Super talented musicians, especially here in Salem. Probably four of the most talented.
Huh? That's the name of the song.
Calm down. Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. Yeah, that is one of the names of the songs on the EP. Anyway, check them out. But it just wasn't working out what we wanted. So me and Cody, this is like our third band.
Yeah, it's like our third or fourth band or something like that. You know how it is. Starting bands all the time. They're breaking up, so
and they fall apart.
Yeah.
But instrumentals always been a huge part of my life. Instrumentals. Cody's always loved instrumentals. Cody literally sings into his guitar. He puts it on.
I try to.
And you don't have to try, babe.
Yeah.
He puts it on, and it just pours out his soul. You can feel it. You can hear it, and then it touches you. and then it changes you. Sometimes it makes your shoes bigger. It makes other parts bigger. You know.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, everyone. But it says on your Instagram page that you're art rock. So what exactly is art rock? Because I've never heard that before.
That's just some bullshit genre name we came up with. I was going through the internet because we're like, I can't name this rock, I can't name it metal.
No.
We can't just call it straight EDM because we're both
not,
using our hands, can't fist bump or anything like that.
Yeah, I can't.
And I'm not just standing in front of a computer and hitting play. So we I don't know. I think I found it on Wikipedia or something, and I was just like, "Hey, that sounds dope."
Yeah.
And so I put
we really just don't know what to call our music.
Yeah, we're asking. Yeah, we've asked people
messages to people.
Yeah,
they don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's groundbreaking. You know, I'm not saying we're breaking the mold or shattering people's expectations. But
yeah,
I mean, if you can come up with a sweet genre, definitely hit us up at Mini Individual and at Cody Held Music on Instagram. Let us know what you think it sounds like. But I mean, that's just kind of like the closest thing art rock electronic that we could think of that it might be. But even that doesn't really sell it or like kind of fill the gap to what we might think it is. But, you know, what are you going to do?
When it comes to being in different bands, because obviously, I mean, having, you know, multiple musicians on this podcast, I know that, you know, bands, you know, they come and go very, very well, very, very often. You know, sometimes you mix different genres. Obviously, you guys weren't really, I don't believe you two were in electronic bands before then. So when it comes to switching genres, was that a difficulty for you guys to adjust to that?
Yes and no. Kind of started branching out as far as like what we listened to and stuff like that. I was one of those kids that grew up like listening strictly to metal and all that shit. And then, you know, I grew up, you know, went through some shit, did some psychedelics, and then I was like, okay, you know, I might be able to kind of branch out a little bit here. And then, you know, our music is just kind of the result of that. Our producer, Justin Jesdahl, been helping us a lot, just kind of tweaking what we put in, things like that. So yeah, it's been real good. It's been real good.
I've always kind of listened to more like the EDM techno. I had a huge phase that a lot of people don't know about that I'd call my friends when I was like 15 to like 17, 18, where I listened to a bunch of just like underground EDM, like electronic dance, house stuff. I kind of I wouldn't say grew out of it. I kind of stopped. I found out what Animals as Leaders was, and then everything else was irrelevant after that for a long time. But like Cody said, I've just been listening to metal for such a long time. I've heard enough breakdowns. I've heard enough blast beats, and I've heard enough, you know, I'm not talking shit about any of the other metal stuff, you know, but I've heard enough cool catchphrases screamed right before a breakdown and all the stereotypical kind of like metalcore, metal stuff that it kind of, you know, I've also have a huge background in like jazz and classic music. It's where that's more coming to the forefront. So metal, I don't want to say it's getting left behind, but it's definitely getting left behind.
No, and I mean, yeah, it's great to definitely try out and experience new genres. But I gotta say, Zach, you are the least looking person that I've ever seen that would seem like they're into jazz. I mean, if I were to pick you out in a room, I'd be like, okay, there's no way that guy's into jazz. So we learn something new every day.
I played the saxophone for like almost 10 years. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Watching that epic sax guy video, I mean, I still gotta listen to it every once in a while just because that gets me through my day sometimes. Yeah, but yeah,
brings back good memories.
Yeah, saxophone. Yeah, see, again, I would have never guessed that in a million years. But when it came to, you know, getting it started and finding out your music, I mean, that's just a really huge important part. But your single, I Only Use Smoke single. Okay, so try that again. So in 3, 2, 1. So your single, I Only Use Smoke Signals. How did you guys come up with that name?
That's actually that's all Cody, so I'll let him take it.
Oh, I was at work one day and my boss he was talking to me about some work bullshit. I wasn't really paying attention, and then it had something to do with cell phones, and like no one was answering the phone for a call in or something. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really care. But he said something about I should just use smoke signals to get a hold of people or something like that. And I'm like, damn, Mike, that's a good song name. And he's like, yeah, just credit me for it. So thanks for the song name, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, we appreciate it.
I mean, I tweaked it to make it my own, so it's I take full credit for that aspect of it.
Also, fuck off, Mike.
So we own the rights to that. Just copyright LLC TM. But that's kind of where that came from. It was me just not really paying attention to what my boss was saying at work, and then I kind of caught up on one part of it. He's probably dropped a lot of great song names. He's a dad, so he has all these dad jokes and shit that's pretty funny. And I don't take myself too seriously. That's why I hate myself. And that's just kind of how the song name came. to be.
No, and everyone, you can go and find a link. I'll leave a link to all that stuff down below. So if you guys played any
we got on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Google Play. Google Play is going down, so you got to go to YouTube pretty soon. It's going down. Pandora is not on Pandora though. I don't know why.
Pandora is hard.
Yeah, they're just pissed off. They're pissed off because Spotify took them over. No one listens to Pandora anymore.
Yeah, because you can't pick what you want to listen to on Pandora.
Yeah, I know. That's why. That's why Spotify was like, hey.
Sometimes I do, most times I don't. And
yeah.
If I want to hear something, I want to fucking hear it.
Hey, but they didn't take R. Kelly off Pandora. That too. They took him off Spotify, but they didn't take him off Pandora.
What a stance.
I'm still surprised every time I'm driving and I hear like a Michael Jackson song on the radio, like especially after like Finding Neverland. I'm like, how are they still putting his music on there?
Yeah, we won't touch on it. I'll leave it at this. No one needs that much Vaseline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's about as far as I'd go there too, because we would get berated with all these Michael Jackson apologizers that are still out there, which every time you see something on Twitter.
Michael Jackson, a huge part of my life.
Yeah.
No one needs that much Vaseline.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's the thing. I don't think anyone's denying that he was a phenomenal musician.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Obviously doesn't excuse anything, but we
were leaving it. Remember?
Exactly. But
yeah.
Same thing with R. Kelly. Phenomenal singer, but you can't be peeing on shit. Okay.
Well, you can pee on stuff, but not people.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Well, if you're Trump, you can.
Well, Trump,
if you're Trump, you can pee on people.
Yeah. If you're Trump, if you own, he's got the golden fucking real estate and shit. Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't get too political, but Yang Gang 2020.
Yep.
Yeah. No, and it's all the times that you hear that stuff. So again, you can find their single on all those different sites. I'll give it a plug. But have you guys played any shows yet? Are you guys working on some shows to be performing at, or?
We have one show booked out. October 5th will be our first live thing that we're doing. It's weird that because it is just me and Cody in the band.
Oh,
it really is just us two.
Yeah.
There's no one else involved.
It's a two-way, two-piece.
Yeah, it's just a two-piece, two-way, whatever. It's a 1v1 because it really is me versus him. But
strictly platonic.
Yeah, strictly platonic. It might not seem so, but it really is. It really is. And besides our producer, the producer too, Justin. Yeah. Justin, he just plays a really big part.
Oh yeah, he plays a huge role in the band. Absolutely.
I've known the dude since I was 15.
Yeah,
so that's like 12 years.
We were in a band with him actually, our first band together. Fat G from Ashes to Grace. Shout out from Ashes to Grace. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you can go on YouTube and type in From Ashes to Grace, you'll see some very cringe-worthy. I like emo core. Like.
Yeah.
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 It's kind of like Confide and Attack.
Yeah, we just jumped on that train and tried to fucking ride it to Gravyville, but
Sleeper
fell off the tracks.
Yeah.
Fell off the tracks.
Well, the name like From Ashes to Gravy, how'd you guys not hit it big?
From Ashes to Grace.
Yeah.
But now that you say From Ashes to Gravy, that might have been a better.
I got that one on. So Ashes to Gravy. Yeah, okay, that might actually be better. Yeah.
That's our next song name.
Our next song name is From Ashes to Gravy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Hey. As long as I get a shout out, I'm fine with that. From Ashes to Gravy. So you guys heard it here first. But so you guys are just a two-piece. So how do you guys do that? Because being in a band of even 4 people, that's hard enough as it is. But being in a two-piece, that's just got to be a little bit more challenging from the other things that you guys have done.
There's 2 levels of that. In a way, it's a little bit easier because you don't have to work around 4 people's schedules and opinions and blah 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 bullshit. But then also there's 2 people doing all the legwork, so we got to get into everything, literally everything. We've been learning about how to do video editing, marketing, Instagram, social media shit. We probably spend like 3 to 4 hours a day on band stuff and then working full-time jobs and stuff like that. So it has its challenges.
It has its ups and downs. Yeah, like you said, it is good that because the main problem that I would run into in my previous bands when there was 4 or 5 people, everyone's working. We're all at that age. I'm closer to 30 than I'd like to admit, and we're all at that age where we're all working 40 hours a week. Everybody, at least, you come home, you lay in your bed for an hour, and then you're like, God damn it, I hate my life. And then you decide, am I going to eat? Am I going to play some video games? Whatever. So we're just going to work, coming home, hitting Instagram, hitting Facebook, hitting all the social meds, really taking care of everything on top of that, learning how to market ourselves, learning how to properly edit videos, learning, I once read an interview. This is pretty funny, actually. Herman Lee, the shred master extraordinaire from Dragon Force, was asked, hey, man, if you got to restart your band right now and you got to choose every single person that would be in your band, who would you choose? And his answer, I feel like it's a great answer. He said, I wouldn't just choose the 5 or 6. How many people are in Dragon Force? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah, I don't know, like 5 or 6.
Probably too many. So at least two too many.
I don't know. I've seen every time I see Dragon Force YouTube cover, I don't know if that's someone that's in the band
or if it's like add them in it. Oh,
well, yeah, because every one of those are like, oh, I'm gonna play the solo. What's the song that was on Guitar Hero?
Through the Fire and Flames.
Through the Fire and Flames, will you carry? I mean, everyone fucking gets like 200,000 views on that, so I don't know who's actually in the band. Exactly. So
anyway, so his answer was
sidetracked.
Instead of just choosing the best music, the greatest pianist and the best bass player and the best drummer ever, he would have just chosen, I want one person who is just a business and marketing expert who knows the ins and the outs of all, all the social media, how to, knows all the legalese, the reading contracts, all that stuff. Then he wants someone that's going to be able to know how to work a camera, take amazing photos, and edit all that stuff. Know all the video software inside and out. Then he wants another person to be like almost like their tech. So it's like one person, instead of having 5 dudes in a band that are musicians and then hiring out all that other stuff that takes, let's be honest, like years and a lot of time just learning all that. You just have every single person in the band, know your instrument, know how to play, and then build on top of that. One person's going to be like the social marketing guy. Another person is just going to be the tour manager and take care of the band and their best interests. And so once I heard that, or I don't remember if I saw him say it or I read it, but either way, it was just such a good answer. And we've really like kind of latched onto that. It is just me and Cody. Cody's more of like the business guy. He learns all the ins and outs of, all the like the legalese, reading all that stuff. I'm kind of dumb. I'm actually pretty dumb. To quote Alex Jones, I'm kind of retarded.
Yep.
So I'm more like the dumb musician guy. Any questions Cody might have about his gear, I set up all of Cody's guitars. I take care of just all of our gear in general. I set up all the backing tracks, all that stuff. I just take care of like the musician side of stuff. And that's kind of my gig while I'm branching into the social marketing and all that stuff. And then Cody is more of I don't want to say the suit and tie guy, but
no, I don't even own a suit and tie. So
you don't?
Yeah, I got like a couple plaid T-shirts and some dress shoes I got from Walmart, and that's about it.
Nah, they're not very nice T-shirts.
You guys brought up Alex Jones on Joe Rogan. I gotta say that Joe Rogan's guest that he had on 2 days ago, John Norris, he was on my podcast 6 months ago. So when I saw him on the Joe Rogan podcast, I was like, no fucking way. Like this.
You're like, yeah, nice try, Joe. Shit. Did it first, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna be like, dude, give me a shout out to Joe Rogan, but I don't know if he did. But yeah, I was just when I heard you do that Alex Jones quote from Joe Rogan, I was like, okay. Yeah, but I gotta mention that. But yeah, whenever you guys say video editing, I just cringe because doing that, having to edit all these podcasts is like, oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass.
And then
makes my blood pressure go up.
Oh, it makes my blood pressure spike. We're dealing with maybe like 5 minutes of footage, and you're gonna sit here and edit like. We're gonna do this podcast, and then you're gonna sit and edit like the whole, how 40, 50 minutes it takes.
Yeah, it'll take me like 4 or 5 hours to do all the editing and get all that stuff done. Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
Man.
No, this one's actually going to be a lot better because now that you guys have like proper video equipment and it's not, this one will probably only take me like an hour and a half because I'll just go through and we'll probably only have like 2 or 3 little blips that I'll have to fix. But some of them where it's like really shitty connection and really bad.
We are very professional. We are very professional.
Yeah,
we are best.
I really do.
I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but we are outside right now. My computer, everything. We are outside. Mm-hmm. All your other guests just kind of need to fucking step it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's like normally when we're outside, I would say no because sometimes with like if they're just using their laptop for the voices, then you get like all these background noises that really fuck everything up, and then you got to try to lower them down. We
got the we're ASMR ready.
Oh hell yeah!
You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing you guys could get into. Yeah, absolutely. You could guys.
ASMR. What does ASMR stand for?
Auto sensory something. I don't know, but I started watching those like 2 years ago, like right before it took off. I don't watch them anymore. But yeah, it's
like a fetish thing.
No, not really. I just started. No, I just got like recommended from like people who like listen to it, and I was like, oh okay. So I watched probably like a few dozen of them, and it's really just weird. Like it's just. I can't describe. It's weird.
There's one chick. She makes so much money. She literally just eats
ASMR
seafood.
Darling. I think it might be.
Is that who?
It might be who it is, but like
eats seafood.
She has like
seafood.
Yeah,
dude.
she has like 3 million subscribers, and it's like,
dude, it's so people. I don't even if someone is chewing and their mouth is like slightly open, I have to stop myself from spitting on them. You know what I'm saying?
Some of these people make like one video like every 2 weeks, and they make like 10-20 grand a video.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
But speaking of making money on YouTube, I got a tip for you guys. A hint. I've been thinking about it. Here's what you do. You go and you download all these Friends episodes. You make highlights of them. You post them on YouTube. You don't copyright claim them. You go by fair use. You get millions of views off that. You make the ad revenue. Then you make a Patreon for your thing. People have been doing it for forever. If you look at like Friends highlights, since it's going to be like the 25th anniversary like next month,
wow,
every one of those videos gets like 5 million views at least.
Oh,
so we just need to steal someone else's stuff and then re-upload it ourselves.
Or you just like do different. You make it slightly differently, so that if they come at you, then you'll be like, "Oh, look, it's slightly different." Kind of like how Vanilla Ice did Ice Ice Baby, even though it's the exact same thing as
the
Queens Under Pressure.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just, it has the
I'll just throw in a couple jokes about my parents' divorce, and then like
Cody's
should chop it up
is a product of divorce.
Oh yeah,
yeah, very mentally unstable. My parents have been together for a long time. They made it work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a difference between the white and brown.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Hey, you guys are definitely making it work. But another thing, I mean, when it comes to this marketing aspect, I'll ask this to Cody since he's more of the businessman. What has been the hardest thing that you've found when it comes to marketing? Because, I mean, so many people are doing it wrong.
Man, that's exactly the thing. The big thing I see on Instagram is all these people just going through and doing like, they'll comment. You gotta like hustle on the hashtags, right? You gotta go in there and talk. I don't say hustle. You gotta talk. You gotta engage, type of thing, right? Everyone just drops like fire emojis and is like, "Oh man, that's awesome." You know, "Oh, check out your DM box or whatever," or "Oh, check out my shit and follow me back," whatever. It's like, nah, dude. You actually gotta like act like you care and talk to people. And it's not like I'm acting, because I do care. We do have. At the end
of the day, we really do care about.
We do have feelings. That's why we're musicians. Yeah. But that's the biggest thing is all these people are just dropping fire emojis and a bunch of bullshit, and it's just not genuine. You know, you got to be genuine with it. Other thing I'm seeing too is everyone's it's like rinse and repeat, doing the same shit. Kind of what you're talking about with the videos, but man, it's just so fucking diluted. Like everything seems to be the same, like headline, same camera angles, same tags, all that. That's kind of why we're trying to branch out to this little like sketch comedy, you know, thinking we're funny type of shit. I don't know, man. It's also that, and it's like platforms. Apparently, TikTok is blowing up and whatnot.
TikTok is exploding.
Yeah, and
everyone was talking about how cringy it is. Everything can be cringy, dude. We could be cringy right now at the drop of a hat.
Yeah. But I have never heard about TikTok. Well, I'd heard about it, but what exactly is TikTok?
See, I don't know.
Like Vine, but for now.
Yeah,
so
it's basically
like,
Vine.
It's like
with
Vine, but
music.
instead of a 6-second time limit, I think you get like up to a minute. And it's more music based. I've never used the app, but from what I've seen, it seems like you can add music. There's a lot more video editing options. Vine was very like DIY. Obviously, there's a lot of gold in Vine. You know, R.I.P. Rest in pepperonis. But TikTok is very accessible. If you have a phone, you can have TikTok. If you have a phone and you have TikTok, you can edit videos, add music. Make a bunch of stuff. And I think it's very much about collaborating and sharing your video with other people so that people can use your material. And so it's more like, I'm going to make a thing that's supposed to get shared, and this other person's going to make a thing that's supposed to get shared, and you smack the videos together, and then boom, the video takes off. So it's like very much promoting collaborating within the community. And it really does seem like TikTok, more than other social media platforms, is more about the community. You know, you have a certain, like, you'll have a gothic community, and then you'll have like an anime community, and then you'll have more of like more topical, like kind of people just doing random things. But it's dude, people were talking crap about it for forever. I think it's been like a 2-3 year, 4 year.
People are still
now.
Talking shit. Anytime it shows up in my meme feed, I go right past that shit.
Sometimes it's worth it.
I don't turn on my audio because I'm usually in the bathroom at work when I'm looking at memes.
Usually, sneaking, making money off of pooping.
Yeah,
like you should be.
Yeah,
like you should be.
Well, I drink a lot of coffee and kombucha and stuff like that, so it gets the digestive tract going and whatnot. So I do a lot of detox blends and all that. You know, I work right next to a Trader Joe's, and that's what's fucked me up. So like, I go over there, I come back with like, $30 worth of like organic mangoes, kombucha, and
that's like 4 mangoes.
Yeah, exactly. And then some vegan graham crackers or whatever the fuck. And
graham crackers aren't vegan?
I don't know. I don't understand these things anymore. I don't really. They're apparently.
We should say that our band is vegan. I think.
No, let's not. I don't want to do that. We're too close to Portland. I don't want to do that.
But that's just, okay. I feel you.
I was gonna say,
vegan?
living that close to Portland, man, I would do my best to resist all those urges. Yeah.
Have you had the Beyond Meat burger yet?
Beyond Beef?
No, it's Beyond Meat.
Oh,
No, I
Beyond
haven't.
Meat.
What's
You know
that?
what that is? It's a plant-based patty. It's like those, it's all those like vegan patties. Now, actually, what's crazy is that it's super good. And
okay.
it
is the closest thing to real meat that's not real that I've ever had, which is pretty crazy. And I preface this by saying I am in no way, shape, or form a vegan and or a vegetarian.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that at all.
No, but dead animals taste really fucking good.
I just need a medium rare steak every now and then. See, I know a couple of veganists, and they told me that they've tried the Beyond Meat burger, and they had to send it back because they thought it was legit meat. But then the manager of Nancy's comes out, and we were like, oh no, it's actually like that's real Beyond Meat burger.
That's real fake meat.
That's real fake meat.
Real fake meat.
It's like a soy base or some shit. I don't know. I tried to look at the ingredients once and it's too long, and I got bored.
My brother
is
the token family vegan. So
we'll ask Michael.
Yeah, I'll ask my brother.
We'll ask Mikey.
Yeah, I'll ask Mikey about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I have never heard about that, but I'm definitely gonna look into that because anything. I mean, yeah, I definitely would be willing to give that a try. I don't know if it's up here,
good.
But yeah, well, if it comes into town, yeah, I'll definitely give it a try.
It's very liberal, very liberal.
Yeah, I mean, if you got like a Whole Foods or like a Trader Joe's or something out there, there's also the Impossible Burger. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I don't know.
It's close.
It's Beyond Meat went public as a company like 3 months ago or something. Their fucking IPO doubled in like 2 weeks, but it's I don't know. Everyone's jumping on that train because factory farming. I don't know if you saw that documentary.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Food Incorporated. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like it's awful. Like, treating cows terrible, and that's you can't be doing that.
You can't do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, can't do that. If they were people, we'd be, we might be mad. There's kids in cages, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I watched part of that and I was just like, oh my god, yeah, that definitely makes you think twice next time you go to like a McDonald's or a Burger King.
Number 4.
Or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't do McDonald's anymore. I'll go to Muchos Gracias every now and then. It's habaneros now, after the whole Nutria incident that they had. But McDonald's, I haven't been there in a minute. So
yeah, I work nights though, and I get off around like midnight though, and that's like the only thing that's open. So once a week, I'll still have to go there. But yeah, I after watching those, I mean,
make it work. We
make
it work.
Yeah. You definitely have to do that. But if there were to be, any band that you think Operation Highjump sounds most like, who would it be?
Oh man.
See, that's kind of been the big thing with our marketing, DD, is like we don't know who we sound like. I've gotten a lot of Polyphia and a lot of Chon. We're not as good as those guys at all.
No way, shape or form.
I get it because we're kind of more like guitar driven instrumental and things like that. I could tell you who we would want to sound like, and that would be, who that'd be.
Who would it be? I want you to say it into my ear first.
I thought you knew this. Oh, come on. We've talked about this a million times.
Yeah, have we?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty drunk right now, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're drinking Miller High Life. Is it number 4?
Pet Shop Boys?
What?
Pet Shop Boys?
Pet Shop Boys?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, they're a really, really, like, cringy 80s band. Like cringy, like super poppy. Yeah.
Or what?
Oh, yeah, no, I was going to say Nitro.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
How could I forget? Yeah, my bad, dude.
Nitro.
With the Michelangelo, the body. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got
really good hair. I got the hair.
Down. Yeah, I was going to say.
Zach already has the hair.
Yeah.
I don't know what I contribute in that end. I mean, I can kind of play guitar. I can't do the Michelangelo shit, though.
No, you're nowhere near that level.
No. He's ambidextrous.
I'm kind of pissed off that you even just said that.
Who
honestly. What? That you just even mentioned your name and Michelangelo Barrios in the same sentence.
Well, I'm telling you like how I can't do that. I'm not saying that's how I'm acknowledging.
Yeah, as long as you know you're not there.
That's the thing. Because I'm ambidextrous. I can do stuff with my right hand, do stuff with my left hand and whatnot. But I can't play guitar at the same time.
You can't do anything that matters with both, though.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Why even bring it up,
Well, I don't know.
Pointless.
What was it? Oh, he asked us who we sound like. So is
we like he said. So we've been doing a lot of talking to people on Instagram. We really do get hit with the Polyphia and Chon a lot.
Yeah.
Like he said.
Pliny.
In no way, shape, or form. And Pliny, a lot of Pliny. Yeah, a lot of Pliny.
Yeah.
No way, shape, or form do we feel like we're at the level of those guys.
Yeah.
We look up to all those people. I absolutely love Chon. I used to have a mustache in I definitely had it in the video that we did before in memory of Mario.
Yeah, well, and we got our first photo shoot. You had that mustache.
Yeah, I did. I don't know why anybody let me have that mustache.
Yeah, we did a photo shoot with Scotty Fisher of Sleeper Studios towards the beginning of the year. Go check that out. Shout out to Scotty.
Yep. I had a mustache. I regret it, but what are you gonna do?
It looked pretty good. It was thick. It was thick and full. Well, I can't grow facial hair.
It's not a bad mustache.
I can't.
I just don't like that I had a mustache.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't know if you can tell.
But if you can grow facial hair, I think you should do it because I can't grow facial hair.
Well, where I work, we're not allowed to have facial
stubby.
hair.
What?
Where I work in a restaurant, it's like kind of like a more old school restaurant. It's called the Original Pancake House.
The blueberry pancakes are bomb.
Yeah, we make really good food. Everything's made from scratch. Everything's in house. We don't use anything outside. It's just a breakfast restaurant.
Yeah, we have one actually. We have one actually like 2 miles from where I live, and I go there every once in a while. It's really good.
Dude, yes.
Do they have one out there?
I mean, they might. It's a franchise.
Is it? Oh shit!
It started in Portland, Oregon, though. The first one ever was in Portland, Oregon, and it's still open. It's 24 hours.
Hipsters.
Dude, I know, right? Portland Wood. We were the first, man. But we're not allowed to have hair under the top lip. So in defiance of my workplace, I grew a mustache.
Yeah, right above the
right above the lip. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. And I am quite Mexican, so the mustache was quite luxurious.
The same thing at my work. We cannot have any facial hair except if it's like cut off like right to there. So when I was on vacation last week, I let it grow out, but yeah, I gotta shave it again. But especially during November, I mean that's a hard thing to swallow. I mean I gotta have it grown out.
It's what is it? It's stash only September. Goes into no shave November for people that work where you can't grow.
What's in October?
October is
just carry over.
It's only down there October, so that's when you let your pubes grow out.
Ovaries October.
Not ovaries, only down there. Only down there.
Oh, only down there.
Only down there. So you shave your face and you just let your pubes go.
Only down there October.
Only down there October.
I don't know. It doesn't roll off the tongue super well.
Yeah, well, who said it has to though?
No shave November. Because it all starts with an N. No shave. Well, I guess the shave, but no
shave,
and then that
November.
minus sign shave. No shave November.
And then stash only September.
Stash only September.
So it's got to be a 3. So for October, it would be ovaries.
Only down October.
Only down October.
Yeah, only because you can't put only down there. Then you're spreading.
Then
it out
it's 4. That's too many words.
Then it's too long.
That's the alliteration. Is just you're smacking it out. Yeah,
exactly.
You're just really extending it.
Exactly.
Out. Yeah. I don't know.
I've always wondered how people come up with stuff like that, and we just saw firsthand the arguments that they must have gotten into when they're coming up with names for stuff like that.
That's probably just a little taste.
Guess so. Yeah.
I mean, I bet there was like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just stuff getting thrown. But what are you gonna do? Yeah.
I've always wanted to be in one of those writers' rooms for any like sketch comedy shows or anything like that, just to see how they come up with the stuff that they do.
You're just fighting for a sketch. You're like, this is gold, goddammit.
Yeah.
This is gold. And then the guy's like, I don't know, man. I just don't feel it. And then you might throw some fists and then apologize after. Can I get a hit of that or what?
It's just my allergies.
I know, but I'm kind of feeling a little sneezy though.
No, dude, that was just up my nose. I'm not going to share nasal mucus.
All right.
Remember what we told him at the beginning is strictly platonic.
It's just like an Eskimo kiss.
It's not an Eskimo kiss because it's nasal juices.
Because it's in there. Because it's penetration.
Yeah, this was nasal cavity penetration.
Yeah, we got to keep it hetero.
NCP.
Got to keep it hetero for the camera.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Once the camera goes off, all bets are off. But for now, we'll keep it hetero.
Oh, that's going in my nose as soon as that.
Camera yeah, absolutely. So you guys only get Wednesdays off? Is that right with your job? So do you guys do a lot of your stuff then on Wednesday for the band?
Pretty much, yeah. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Luckily, we both have those days off. I'm on closing shift stuff, so I'm not home till like 10, 11. He's on opening stuff.
I work in the morning.
He's usually home in the afternoon. Yeah. So we basically got to take full advantage of Wednesdays and Thursdays. So.
Oh, that sucks that you guys don't get weekends off though.
I mean, we both work in the service industry. He's retail. He works retail, and I work at a restaurant. So everybody wants to go out to eat. Of course, everyone wants to go eat Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. Hey, tips are good on those days, though. People are just dropping cash.
I don't get tipped out. I'm going to put this out there right now. I've been cooking for a long time. Every single time you tip your server,
tip your cook.
Just know that
tell them
literally gets none of that tip. The servers don't fucking.
They don't share it together.
No, they don't. No. They don't.
I thought they did. Shit.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying. You think you're like, wow, this food was bomb.
Yeah, because when you think about it, the majority of the tips should go to the cook because that's the reason why you're tipping. You could have a shitty server, but as long as the food's good as shit, you can still give a big tip.
Exactly.
Okay, so you just said everything.
You just hit the nail on the head.
You just hit it, dude. I don't know what more else to say. You just said it. All I'm saying is when you tip your server, You don't tip the cook because the servers don't share. If you are going to tip the server, that's cool. But make sure you tell the server to tip the cook. There's like a 90% chance they're not even going to bring it up to the cook. But, I'm just letting all you out there know on the YouTubes that when you tip your server, there's a really good chance that they don't. What?
There's only one YouTube singular.
For now.
YouTube?
Yeah, you said YouTubes. Yeah, for now. But
but imagine if someone just added an S and then they got that copyright.
They got so many lawyers, bro. That shit would get taken down so quick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, multi-million. Yeah, billion or million?
They're owned by Google.
Google owns YouTube?
Yeah, Google owns YouTube.
Wow, I did not know that. But Google Play is going down. Why?
Yeah, that's why. Because YouTube's finding to become a music platform as well.
YouTube Red. Yeah. I subscribed to that for a little bit. Honestly, it is $10, but it's pretty worth it to be able to turn your phone off.
And for the record, I understand YouTube ads. It makes sense. Just keep that skip button after 5 seconds because I fucking smashed that shit so I don't watch the ad. And I understand the creators get it, get revenue for it and, give them money for it. I just don't need 2 back to back, okay? First one's 15 seconds. Second one's 15 seconds. It's too long. Okay? Yeah. I'm trying to watch like a 20-second meme.
I'm more mad than I am appreciative of the knowledge that the ad is bestowing upon me.
Yeah, well, it's a bunch of car ads.
Yeah.
Okay? And
what do you think my credit score is good enough to buy a 2020 Hyundai?
Yeah.
No.
I don't have time for that.
I'm going to get approved for that loan? There's no way. They're going to laugh at me and tell me to get the fuck out of the bank, dude. That's not happening.
I do say though, I think you do make a little bit of money even if they skip the ad just for like them watching like the first 5 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll give you the 5 seconds, okay? But I'm not trying to watch 30 seconds worth of ads when I'm trying to watch a 20-second video. I got shit going on. You know what I mean? Like I'm at work. I'm in the bathroom. They start to ask me questions if I'm in there for longer than 10 minutes. And, it's just because I got to tell them like, hey, man, I'm on this detox cleanse. I got to go to the bathroom like twice an hour. Like, just fucking deal with it.
Stuff's moving.
But if YouTube keeps holding me up with ads, I got things to do while I'm in the bathroom on my phone. At work. So it's, because now they're costing my company time because I got to take longer in the bathroom, Didi, because of YouTube.
Yep, it's true.
No, I mean that's definitely a thing that I found too. That's why on my videos I never do the option where you can do the non-skippable video ads because I don't want to just piss people off because that's just bullshit. When you have like I've gone on some things. Well, that's another great thing about YouTube Red is that you just get all the ads no matter what. But I've gone on some sites on my other channel where they're like 3.5 minutes long and it's like not skippable and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Like, you just took away me watching the rest of that video.
Yeah.
That's all ruining there. Yep. You're killing it.
Or the ones where like they have the ads like halfway through the video. If it's like a long ass video of like if it's like a half hour long, like 15 minutes, and all of a sudden your screen just cuts to black, and then you have like a big long ass commercial to watch.
I had that happen to me earlier. I don't know if do you play Rocket League at all?
Yeah.
Oh dude.
Yeah,
dude.
What do you play it on?
Xbox One.
Oh. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You might have to send me your gamer tag after this.
I will send you my gamer tag. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. But I was watching the video that Lessimer put out, and he was literally like right. It was like right to the point to where the ball might have gone into the goal, and then just boom, cut to black. And I was just in my room earlier today, 8 o'clock in the morning, screaming like, "What the fuck, dude? Yeah. I want to know if this goes in or not. Whatever this ad is, I don't even care."
And that's the thing. They put those little yellow markers to show you where the ad is going to come in on the video, but they put those right at the climax of the video.
They know.
Okay, yeah, because they know where the climax is at. I'm trying to climax while watching this, or the video is about to climax, and it's not.
Well, I am trying to climax.
It is, and the ad plays right where I don't need it. You know what I mean? Because what I would prefer is with the ad to come in like right after someone, drops, a sponsor, or, like, hey, shout out to blah, blah, blah. Like, just do it all in one slew. I'm trying to, watch fucking.
That's why the GOAT.
I'm trying to watch YouTube tutorials on how to play Kingdom Come Deliverance because that game's still fucking broken. It's 2019, August 28th. And it's still, so I got to watch YouTubers tell me what to do because it don't make no fucking sense.
No,
and then when I'm trying to learn how to get my sneak skill up, fucking ad about a 2020 Hyundai or whatever, okay? And I don't drive Hyundai. I drive Nissan.
My car's
Better Motors.
2002, goddammit.
His is 2002. Mine's a 2010. We don't need 2020, okay? No. In 2020, we might get up to like a 2011, something like that. No. The economy's fucked. The economy's fucked.
Yeah. One of my very wealthy friends just got a Tesla, and I was in it for the first time.
Oh,
Jesus!
I bet
Christ.
It was nice. I bet it was nice.
He wasn't even driving. Thing was driving itself. I mean, it was.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's insane.
That's scary.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that though, because that's a whole 10-hour tangent.
I have too much anxiety about that.
I care about myself so little that I would let a computer drive me around.
Hey, well, people let planes fly themselves, basically. So but
Yeah,
yeah,
they just ease up there and then autopilot, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Why do you think they call it autopilot and not auto driver? Because they started letting planes drive themselves in the 60s, and we've had drone technology since the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's the thing, and no one knew that. And
put that tinfoil hat on,
and
right
that
now.
is autopilot, not auto driver. And there's the big scares, tech scare, kind of when you're talking about Tesla stuff. All these truck drivers are gonna lose their jobs because Tesla is gonna create like some kind of truck that you can just go cross country with.
They already did.
Yeah, they already did, and it's scaring the shit out of everyone. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. I watch all those Joe Rogans where they talk about like in 10 years from now, there's gonna be millions of people out of jobs and like everyone's gonna be driving automated cars. And I was like, yeah, well, it's gonna be an interesting ass time. So before we wrap things up here, I mean, I really just think that it's so great that you guys are doing a 2-piece band. But when it comes to writing lyrics for the songs, is it more of a group? Is it more of a like a dual effort, or is it just one of you comes up with the lyrics and then another person comes up with the melody? How does that work when it comes to Operation Highjump?
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Okay, so
actually, I'll take this one.
Okay.
So we're right now we're strictly instrumental. No lyrics, no vocalists. Yep. Oh, I thought.
Sure. It's a nice mic.
Okay, well, I just don't know if you can hear me. I'm just right here. We don't have any vocalists right now. We're actually gonna be having a feature from a pretty famous vocalist here pretty soon. In the heavier scene, gonna be featuring on one of our songs. We're trying to do maybe a Clean Bandit thing. Clean Bandit, they did that song, No Place I'd Rather Be, no, the violin and stuff. They're an instrumental band, and they just have different vocalists feature on all their songs, like Sinead O'Connor and Sinead and Sinead. And what's her name? Shakira. She's on all their songs. Probably not gonna be able to get Shakira on one of our songs. Kind of starting a little bit smaller and then working up that way.
Maybe.
So we might. I don't know if Shakira watches. When try out one of our songs.
Shakira, shout us out.
So if I don't know if she could probably work it out. We'd work it in. And so but right now, we don't write any lyrics or any kind of vocal.
No, it's all instrumental.
Yeah.
The goal is to have people feature on a song, so that there's always going to be 2 versions of each and every single one of our songs out. There's always going to be the instrumental version, and then there's going to be hopefully a version with a guest feature with someone that would essentially we would just kind of put it in their lap, like you write the lyrics, listen to the song, do what you kind of want to do, and then we would just kind of go from there.
No, and that's great. And I always ask this to all my guests now. So if we were to talk to you a year from today again, so if we were to talk August 28th, 2020, where would you guys like to be at when it comes to your band? What are some goals that you would like to have achieved if we were to talk a year from today?
We would like to have taken over Antarctica.
Yeah, that's the first. That's number one.
That's number one.
It's always going to be number one over any financial gain or any kind of reputation or anything like that. Antarctica is the number one goal.
Yeah, well, we'll probably be pretty rich at that point because there's a lot of real estate out there that's just open and available.
Oh, it's just ready for fucking.
Well, I mean, once all the glaciers melt too, there's gonna be a shitload of land there that you guys.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that global heating going on? So I'm gonna start, I'm gonna start a real estate company. It's gonna be called Operation Highjump Real Estate, and we're gonna get our real estate license. We probably don't need a real estate license selling Antarctica because there's no
It's a lawless land.
Yeah, it's lawless completely.
Land.
So
ready for the taking.
So that's number one. Number two, I'd like to have my own line of kombucha. It's be called Cody Held Kombucha, past tense kombucha. It's not going to taste like vinegar water. It's put some juice in it, probably some cranberry juice or something like that. And we're also going to up the alcohol content. Most kombucha is less than 0.5%. We're probably going to be going like 20-30%, something like that. So not only you're getting healthy from the probiotics, the 5 billion probiotics that are in there, DD, but we're also going to be getting drunk as shit.
Hey, that's
number two.
Oh yeah, it's just time to be litty all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, I always said if they could make alcohol taste like something healthy, I mean, it would be so much easier to get drunk then. If you had like alcohol that would taste like like grape juice or something like that, like literally just taste, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, or some other healthy stuff. I mean, that would be the best.
Have you tried the White Claws yet, DD?
Yes. Okay. So literally this last week, I had I first had them about 3 weeks ago, and then last week I had a couple of them. But some of them, the thing that I'm a little bit sketched on with White Claws is that when you first drink them, you can really tell the flavor from them, and they're really, really good. But as you get closer down, like at the very end, then it just tastes like pure alcohol. Then like at the very end.
Yeah. That's
are you swishing your beverage as you drink it?
Oh, I just chug them usually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
That's the
right.
goal. I mean, the claw is the law,
The
but
claw
you got to
is
push that shit
the
down.
They're like the perfect
Yeah.
size for
Law
chugging too. They're just
is
so
the
skinny,
law.
and they're just
Exactly.
they're built
You
for
can
that. Yeah.
smack it. Yeah.
Exactly.
No. I don't know if you do you know what Mio Energy is?
Never heard of it. What is that?
All right, so Mio Energy, it's like this tiny little capsule that you buy that you can. It's like concentrated caffeine.
Mhm.
Each little capsule is like 1,250 milligrams of caffeine.
The caffeinated ones, yeah.
Yes, yeah, because Mio just makes it's like one of those.
It's a
things
water
where,
supplement. It's like Crystal Light type of
you
shit.
squirt it into water and
Yeah.
it tastes good. Well, they make a caffeinated version, and you take
Uh-huh.
that Mio Energy and you take the tropical fusion or the acai berry and you smack it
You
into
got the
your.
blue flavor too. There's a blue one.
There's a blue one.
Yeah, there's a blue one
Oh,
and
I
a green
have
one.
not-
It's like Green Thunder. I don't like the green one. They're
The
trying to
green
do
one's
like
not very
they're
good.
trying to taste
no.
like Mountain Dew, and it doesn't taste
does
like. It tastes
not
like yeah,
taste good,
because
no.
it's not carbonated.
Acai
It's like
berry,
flat.
tropical fusion.
Yeah.
You smack a little bit of those into your White Claw, and then
Yeah.
you're throwing back to a Xenon.
Not only are you
know?
getting drunk and hydrated, but you're also awake and alert.
It's like OG Loco.
Yeah, like OG Four Loco. I don't know if you ever had Four Loco back
Oh,
in the
hell
day,
yeah.
Edie,
Yeah.
before they took the caffeine out.
Before everyone started dying.
Yeah,
you
getting
know?
heart attacks and shit like that. Yeah, no. When I was drinking when I was younger,
Illegally.
illegally. I mean legally, but illegally. There's caffeine in it. I'm just 15 years old, getting drunk as shit, and
super good.
just wide awake, and just
ready to fucking go.
I was fine because I was an adult about it, and I was mature, and
we were
you were responsible. You got to drink responsible. Just disclaimer: everyone drink responsible if you're gonna drink.
Drink responsibly, please. Yeah.
But that's kind of what it's like. Is the White Claw? You throw the
little bit of Mio Energy
in there, and then caffeine, and then it's water already, so you're already hydrated.
It's just
seltzer,
caffeine.
It's seltzer,
with some alcohol
caffeine,
in
some
it.
alcohol,
and you could be ready, sponsored, to take over Antarctica.
I was gonna say, everyone get on Operation Highjump. I mean, I'll leave a link to all their stuff down below, and also if you want to see some funny sketch comedy, you can go on their page as well. I'll even leave a link to their YouTube channel, which hasn't been updated, but hopefully you guys will get on that so everyone can go and check that out. And yeah, I cannot recommend you guys go and give these guys a follow. I mean, anymore. I mean, I really appreciate having you guys back on. I mean, I know I had you guys just as singles, and now I have you guys back there. Absolutely. I mean, for anyone out there who's listening, this was one of the hardest ones we've had to schedule just because we both have very, very busy work schedules. So I'm glad that we were finally able to get it. And I mean, I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. And I mean, I'll have you guys on a year from today then too. We can do another 1 year anniversary. You guys
we'll make a thing of it.
Yeah. We'll make a thing of it. Yeah. For every day for the rest of every year for the rest of our lives. We'll have one day where you guys will come back.
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
But yeah, again, you guys, I really, really appreciate having you on, and everyone go and give them a follow. And are there any last things that you guys would like to say before we wrap things up?
That's number 5.
That's number 5. So we're gonna be probably dropping an EP here in October, hopefully. If not, just another single. Got that show coming up somewhere in October as well. A lot of things going on in October. Got No Shave over the October, and then the shows, and then the EP coming out.
Is that what we're doing? We're bringing back the Bush. We're bringing back.
I don't know. I'm not sure if we could. I'm not really sure. I'm more of like a clean shaven guy for the most part, but I don't know. It is a lot of work because we're busy. Like Dee was saying, like everyone, we got too much shit going on. So sometimes I just can't shave.
Yeah, looking through the bush and just be like, oh, there's your vagina. Okay. Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Other than keep it.
Thank Justin Jesdahl. We'd like to thank all the guys in the Arbor. Thank Dayton Turner. Who else are we thinking? You're atheist. So we can't say, we don't think God, right?
I mean, I'd like to thank God for probably not existing. It gives me something to hate when I wake up in the morning.
We're protagonists. We don't know what's going on. Oh no, that's not protagonist.
No,
what's it called
we
when
are
you're
the
not
main
sure?
characters of our story.
Is it agnostic? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I think you don't know what's going on. Yeah. I think we're. I'm probably agnostic. I don't know. I don't know who I am as myself.
I'm nihilist.
I don't know which one.
That's why I'm drinking at 10 o'clock.
Which one's nihilist?
Where just everything's happening and I don't care.
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
I thought it had something to do with the Nile River.
I think nihilist is like where you don't give a shit about anything really. Where it's just like shit happens.
It's more just like we're just kind of. I'm just here and I'm partying.
Yeah.
Like just Kansas.
We like to think the band Nile.
1903. Yeah. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
Not a long time, baby.
Exactly.
You know
exactly. We would also like to thank Jackson Guitars.
Jackson Guitars. Yeah. I play tom and drums.
Yeah.
No sponsorship. Sabian cymbals. My name starts with a Z, but fuck you, Zildjian. And, Meinl, you cost too much money or else I would. I really would, but I'm so fucking broke. And High Life because I'm poor. Other than that, Oregon's the best.
I think Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's is cool. Whole Foods is sick. Quit gentrifying my country or my town. All you people from California need to fuck off and move back to California.
Yep.
It's not my fault you can't water your lawn and take a shower at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you take it up with Nestle? That guy gets the bottom billions of dollars of water every year, and none of you are saying shit. How is that my fault? Why is that my fault?
Hey, also the Amazon's on fire right now.
The Amazon is on fire.
The media isn't covering it.
Leonardo DiCaprio pledged $5 million.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. If I had $5 million, I'd probably invest it into like a Roth IRA, but then some of it would go towards the
and then the Amazon.
And then the Amazon after
that.
Business
move.
Yeah, exactly. Because you got to let the money grow.
Yeah.
Is the thing. And then what you get back, you put in, or what you put in, you get back, and then goes to the Amazon. So because the Amazonian tribe won that fucking lawsuit a while ago, right? They won.
Weird.
And then
3 months later,
it's on fire. How fucking weird.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Put the tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. Conspiracy subreddit. Thank you for opening up my eyes to all that as well. Same thing with YouTube.
The Earth is not flat. We'll preface, the Earth is
it's not flat. No, those guys are fucking idiots.
The moon is not fake. Yep.
Yeah, the moon's not fake. It's there for sure. I don't know what it does.
It controls the tides.
Yeah, well, apparently some weird shit happens on full moons every now and then.
Murder rates go up, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I was selling weed to this nurse the other night, and she was like, "Yeah, like the full moon the other week." And
legally, by the way,
legally. And disclaimer. And she's like, "Yeah, like every full moon, like all this crazy shit starts going on." And I was like, do people you get like really hairy people coming in like with like weird teeth and shit like that? And she's like, no, it's more just like a lot of like drunk homeless people doing crazy shit. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, but I swear like full moon and whatnot, crazy shit happens. So
yeah, I'm a Taurus,
I'm an Aries. Apparently, my girlfriend has to remind me of that all the fucking time. I'm an Aries. I don't know why.
That's all fake, but whatever.
It's all fake. It moves all the time. It changes. Mm-hmm. So we do we think Trader Joe's already?
I think we did that, but you should do it again, just real quick, right?
I think Trader Joe's,
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. I've never been to Whole Foods.
You've never been to Whole Foods?
I've never been. Thank you to Amazon. For getting. I ordered a new strap the other day. Got here really quick. Start paying federal taxes though,
that'd
please.
Be cool if you paid
federal taxes. You didn't pay anything in federal taxes for like 30 years. I don't know how fucking long. I mean, I get it. I really get it, but also same. Sorry. I get it, but at the same time, like, hey, I got to pay federal taxes, okay? And I don't.
But you don't have lawyers.
I don't have lawyers, and they have the money to pay for that because I'm buying guitar straps off their platform, okay?
Yeah.
All right, because I just go to Guitar Center.
Well,
okay,
whose fault
and
is that?
It's the government's, and I don't know who to blame actually for that one. I don't know, probably Anderson Silver. What's the guy from CNN, the Silver Fox?
Anderson Cooper.
Cooper.
Silva?
Yeah, I don't know. I said Anderson something. Yeah.
Anderson Silva. Yeah,
so
the goat.
Sarah Silverman.
185-pound goat.
Yeah, and he's a good-looking dude. But also, hey, make sure you're telling Amazon.
He's gay.
Yeah, that's great. That's good, and he has that right. And yeah, that's awesome. I support it.
Good for
but
him.
At the same time, tell Amazon to pay their taxes. Mm-hmm. So because I got to pay taxes. I pay like 30% in taxes or some shit. You know what I mean? No, however much it is, I have the most, so I get a return. I get like $1,000 back every year. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
And then exactly, and that's the difference between you and I. So you got to fill out your W-2 better. So
I do mine.
So thank you to Anderson Cooper, Miller High Life, Blue Moon.
Yep.
Zach, what do you plan on doing later today, Zach? If you're already 6 beers deep by 11 o'clock.
I'm going to jump on some Rocket League and then probably fall asleep halfway through my first match. Obviously win that match because I can play in my sleep. I'm the god. And then wake back up, eat something, drink some more, and then we got practice later today, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. And everyone, just live your life to the fullest. Don't let people bring you down. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah. Like seriously, love who you want to love. Bro. Be who you want to be. It doesn't fucking matter.
Baby.
Live your truth. Like I'm being dead serious. Like do what the fuck you want to do in life. Life's too short.
Yep. For a good time.
Everyone's here for exactly. Like just do what makes you happy. Don't hurt people physically. But like that's bad. That's illegal. You can't do that.
No, it is illegal.
But no, seriously, like do what you want to do, love who you want to be, be who you want to be with,
live your truth.
Live your truth. invest in CBD. That's starting to blow up.
It's a growing market.
So quick, a little business tip there for you. I didn't go to college. It costs too much. I don't have. I can't do that. And, I'm not trying to. That's too much debt. I don't have time for that. I can learn all that shit off YouTube.
It's all on YouTube.
Everyone's like
Wikipedia.
And Wikipedia. Wikipedia has gotten a lot more legitimate. Yeah. Okay, and I'd like to
shout out to Wikipedia.
Yeah, shout out to Wikipedia. Shout out to Mr. Anderson from high school. He said Wikipedia wasn't valid to put on our English reports.
Yep, same thing happened here.
Exactly.
Look who's stupid.
Look who
said we weren't going to have calculators in our pockets. In middle school.
Exactly.
Weird. Wow, I got a fucking computer now.
Yeah, I can look it up online. I can look it up online. There's Google now. Yep. It's been gotten verified. So that's who we like to thank and we like to thank you, DD.
Yeah.
Thank you for making the time to have us on your podcast.
No problem. I really, really appreciate it. And guys, I cannot recommend these guys enough. Like I said before, go and give them a follow. I highly recommend it. And this is DD on the spot, Ryan Johnson signing out. Have a great day, everyone.